Okay, y'all, today we are talking about Max Sound Corporation and Greg Halpern. So Greg Halpern went on a 1 hour and 10 minute rant, a couple of days ago and posted the video. I have to get a shout out to Jay Galt, BTX, and a couple other people that actually suffered through that monumental narcissistic, pool of crap coming out of his mouth. Ugh. Anyway, thank you guys for doing that and doing these points because I couldn't suffer through that. Said that I've been working for Harvey all along. That's not true. I mean, I talk to Harvey once in a while, but lawsuit out today on Sunday, September 18th. Get to do discovery on Alfred. No, actually, courts are not open on Sundays, so this is a more derivative dreams from yourself. I mean, it's just untrue. And if it is, hey, serve me. I'd love to see it. Then you're going to have to fess up your address, so that's why you're not going to do that. Oh, no. Yeah, you won't be doing that. You talk about failed promises. I have none. 50 deals in 50 weeks. I have you on video saying that, you idiot. You said we'd have 100 million run rate by the end of this year. No revenue for the last 6 months, no revenue. Greg, the problem is just nobody believes you anymore. And we have you cornered on social media. Nobody believes you. Just, give up. Well, you're not going to, because now it's just your ego that's in the way. Said all these people have criminal records. None of this is true. I put $5 million into the business in 5 years and never drew a salary. Greg, to the SEC, you just reported last year that you drew $288,000 in salary. So these are just lies, just open lies that are demonstrably false. So I have all the technology posted on the floor, folders and the board. They've never seen it. I have a new beta version of the code. Yeah, new version. I've been encoding for many years. Greg, the only thing you've been encoding are lies into SEC statements. That's it. Alfred and HV, one complete moron, one half moron. Greg, I have a PhD in law from an accredited California law school, and I also went to UCLA. Doesn't make me, bright, but, make up your own mind. Harvey, again, his personal attacks are so childish. It's like a 5-year-old responding like, no, you're a silly, stupid boo-boo head, to a comment being like, hey, what are you doing about the run rate on the stock? You're a silly, stupid boo-boo head. Greg, you're a 5-year-old clown. A lot of this stuff is just crazy talk from a deranged lunatic who's done too much coke. I predict within 2 weeks I'll have a default judgment. Okay, we're waiting on that. Judge, like he talks like Judge Latham, like he knows him, and Judge Latham is the only good judge left. Judge Latham probably goes to lunch with friends who are judges, at least once a week, and you just insulted all his friends. Smart move. I'll be sure to include that clip in the response. Harvey Vischer has zero credibility. You're the one with zero credibility. Here's the thing. Greg, what's the end point of all this? I mean, what's the end game? I mean, you're completely toxic. Anybody who does business with you, you yell at them, and, then you sue them or try to sue them or just screw them out of money every time. Your bankruptcy. And hey, Greg, going to the bankruptcy court is going to be a great idea, because what I want to do is demonstrate how you transferred Formula 4 protocol into your son-in-law Eric Prince's name during the bankruptcy proceeding to shield that asset from discovery in the bankruptcy court, and then you transferred it back into your name. Yeah, that was a smart move, and I'm going to make sure your bankruptcy court judge is well aware of that and the fraud of you stating that your shares are worthless to the bankruptcy court, and then your SEC filings demonstrating that you think they're worth millions of dollars. I'm going to make sure the bankruptcy court has all of that record if we're going to be responding to Hanson's frivolous little crap. So Greg had his bankruptcy attorney, send this over to, suing him, the lead, plaintiff, for, restraining orders, a permanent injunction, and monetary damages. The funny thing is, it wasn't filed. He didn't file it. He just sent it like this is going to scare us. I mean, good Lord. Oh, yeah, bring this back to the bankruptcy court. I would love that because we're going to have it out and we're going to point out all the fraud that you committed to the bankruptcy court. So, I'm waiting for it. So, but this is all Greg's maneuvers. It's anything to avoid the derivative lawsuits. He's obviously cornered. He's got no foot to step on or no ground to walk on. Again, his method is attacking people and then just going around and through his false aliases like UTs, Huntington Beach, Ronin, Mo, Asian Symbol, and these are all Greg. These are all Greg cutouts. They're all Greg. And he posts through Asian Symbol all this detailed stuff that's going on, or it's all fake because there's no SEC announcement, but it's all this stuff about details that only Greg would know. That's why we know it's Greg. I mean, Greg, you play your hand. You think you got your cards shielded, but none of them are shielded. So Greg will do anything to avoid the lawsuits and the thing is, in this rant, he admits he knows about the lawsuits. Great, good job, Greg. When we serve you via publication, we'll all use that. And we have him cornered on social media. I mean, all the deals are fake, except the Tip Solutions deal. There's no in-ground assets, you guys. He doesn't own the land. The shares are locked down. He can't transfer any assets to the fake guy that he manufactured in Mexico. I mean, so again, Greg's toxic. He's got nothing to do. He has nowhere to go, and nobody believes him. Nobody's going to do business with him. He can't pump the share price anymore. So what's his end game? What does he get out of all this except for stroking his ego? That's it. There's never going to be any funds for him. He's never going to have any revenue. All his lies are false. All his promises are fake.